Hello best friends, in this video I've got 10 of the strongest, longest lasting beast mode style fragrances that at first whiff, they blew my mind away. Shout out Tyler Hamilton Tyler from Youngtown, Arizona. He's the viewer of the day. Shout out to Texas, everyone in Cali who's representing, comment down below. We're going to dive right into this video and I'm going to talk about some fragrances that start at $500 to $600. I'm going to show you where to get them cheaper. I'm going to explain to you how they smell, how long they last. And as the list continues, I've got them sorted out from good to great, but from highest price to lowest price, all the way down to under $40. So if you're on a budget, you want to smell like a millionaire, and you want to have the strongest fragrance to make you smell good, get compliments, and all that combined into one. Watch it till the end of the video. Starts today with this fragrance company I found called Royal Crown. This one is called Khan. This one is called Upper Class. And this is my favorite one called Sultan. Now, when you do a search for these fragrances, it's quite hard to find. I'm going to tell you, in the boutiques, these two are $570. This one's possibly $505. On the discount sites, this is $470, and these are $505. So you're only getting 12 to 18% discount. You can buy them at Max Aroma. This is not sponsored by that company, but that's a website that I bought mine from. And I did find this one as a tester bottle from somewhere else. After looking at the websites and Fragrantica and all sorts of blogs, I chose the three that I thought were the best from their collection. Royal Crown says made in Italy on the boxes. The boxes aren't bad. It's like a synthetic leather type feel. The cap of the fragrance, I think they spent probably $80 just for the cap. The cap is impressive. It's got Swarovski crystals on it. The bottle is very heavy. Do not pick up the bottle from the cap because it will not hold. The bottle is so heavy. And the box and presentation says made in Italy on it, and it does have some other writings on it, and they have some of the notes that they use, some of the chemicals, coumarin and such chemicals like that. So that's the presentation. Now my favorite one I'm going to show you is called Sultan. I'm going to sum it up for you, so we'll deep dive onto this later. But Sultan, when you first spray it, you get a blast of labdanum. I got like a dried fruit vanilla scent, and within 10 minutes it smells like chocolate smoke, and it projects hardcore for 1 hour. Now what does this do? This thing at 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. it's not a problem. It's the same strength on my hand off one trigger. Antonio Martino Visconti, the creator-director of the Crown Royal brand name, does not sniff fragrances as he composes them, as he says he knows exactly what the final composition will smell like. This is my favorite one called Sultan. It reminds you of Chocolate Greedy in some ways, maybe in certain ways, and hence in the background, but I would call it chocolate smoky. When you first spray this, you're like, WTF, whoa, it is intense, like you've never smelled anything like this. You could say it's gourmandish, but it's like chocolate, smoky, dried fruit vanilla. And I'm going to test it for you. One shot only is all I need. It's so good, you don't even know. Right there, I can smell it, and it feels expensive. And what I've been told is that the Antonio Martino Visconti, when he makes the compositions, they take a long time, as if you are making a fine aged whiskey or wine. He macerates each different family, whether it's the wood, the citruses, or the spices, and over time you have a delectable fragrance composition that is to his perfection, and he knows exactly what it smells like. And this is the first one, and I sprayed it on at 8 a.m. and it lasts till 8 a.m. the next day. Not a problem. First hour is very hardcore projection. After that, it's average projection, and it stays the same, and it smells the same throughout the whole time. You can smell it for 24 hours, and that's why I believe they can demand such a high price. The man used to, his family is from France, and they were in fine leather glove company and fragrancing since the turn of the century in the 1900s, so they're professionals in fragrance making. Coming in at $575, or you can test it out on this scent sprayer on my website, and I'll fill it up for you. I'll fill this exact bottle up, and you'll get 120 sprays for about $55, and that equals $1.25 a day, and that's the price of a 7-Eleven coffee, because all you need is 2 or 3 sprays of this, and that'll last you 40-50 days at 2 or 3 sprays. I would highly recommend you test that out. That's a way to smell better for less if you wanted ever to try a $500 fragrance. This is called Creed Royal Oud. It's an authentic, spicy, slightly green fragrance that has oud, and it smells very enveloping, very high quality and natural ingredients, and very, very strong and long lasting, coming in about $300-400 in the department stores as well. This is called Afnan, His Highness Green. It goes in the exact same direction as you smell it, but makes a left turn into the spicier green herbaceous notes. It's almost identical to this, but when you smell it, it just goes a little bit more green, almost like a polo green style fragrance. This is a niche company called Afnan, and the fragrance comes in a beautiful box. And it's the reason why I'm showing you this. Look at this beautiful lacquered box. I've had this for over a year, and it has a beautiful cutout right here. Everything's high quality about the fragrance. The bottle and box weighs 2 pounds, and the thing lasts 10-12 hours, projects like a beast. It's insanely spicy, green, strong, but yet easy to wear. I would imagine this is for an older crowd, and you could wear it to the office if you wore 1 spray. Same with this, but both of these are good for formal events or other events. Just depends on how you spray the trigger, then you can wear it. 1 spray can really do wonders when you have these strong style fragrances. 10 post-it notes stuck together, because you can't really test these fragrances. The paper doesn't do it any justice. I'm going to tell you what I think about Khan now. The scent is sweet, honeyed, and somewhat metallic with green and spicy facets, sharp but not too sharp. The guaiac wood has an odor of violets, very prominent in the opening. It's a nice, spicy, radiant, floral wood citrus that comes from the pink pepper. The powdery heart in it makes it warming, cleansed, and emotionally grounding and cleansing like. I do not smell patchouli so prominently in here, but it's definitely in there. Patchouli is that dark, musky aroma. Here, the saffron is somewhat floral and in the background as well. The oud was there in the same way. It's very unique, powdery, mass appealing in a certain way. You could wear this to the office as well. Not too many sprays. It does project a little bit more than the other Royal Crowns I have. However, it does last just a smidgen less than the other Royal Crowns. The smell is so good and clean, and sure to get the most compliments with this one. It seems like the blue crown and deep dark blue bottle make you think of a dark blue fragrance, which it is not, but rather a fresh blue, slightly spiced with darkness in its background. Longevity was very good. Versatility is one of the best, as it's an all-weather fragrance. This is Royal Crown Upper Class. It's an Oriental Fougere. It's got labdanum in it. It has hints of vanilla and leather in it. When it dries down, it's a slightly spiced, nice light wood, and there's lots of sweet pepper in it as well. I can smell the labdanum. If you don't know what galbanum is, it's a rich, spicy green note, but in here it's more light, and in the background it's got a nice incense note in here mixed with myrrh, M-Y-R-R-H, and that's all mixed with the vanilla in the dry down. So can you imagine how good this one smells? Right off the cap, it smells awesome. There's a little bit of leather, more than I noticed. It's in the background. It's very well hidden in the background, but you can pick it out if you really try. There's got like earthy green bark-like qualities of oak moss. You know that green stuff that grows on the bottom of a tree trunk? That's what oak moss is. This one had 7 hours longevity off 1 spray. Versatility is awesome. You could wear this to the office. You could wear it in any situation. It's non-offensive. Just a super high quality, light, sweet, peppered wood fragrance with the different nuances of vanilla and leather in it as well. This is one of those intoxicating, right when you smell it, and alluring and addictive fragrances. It makes you feel good from the inside out. It's amazing fragrance house. I've never experienced anything like it thus far in my career. For under $40, I found this fragrance called Modest Oud. It's the highest complimented, longest lasting, strongest projecting fragrance I could find for under $40 that's mass appealing and smells good. So it's not really the most interesting. You know what it smells like? Exactly 99% like a Christian Dior Sauvage. So it's like a clone of that. I don't know that they tried to do that, but it smells just like it. And I was walking the dog from 30 feet away. Someone complimented me, and that's when I said, wow, this is a serious fragrance. You can find it. Hey, can we turn the camera over to you now, and you tell me what's your strongest, best fragrance that you've ever experienced? One that makes you blow your mind away. Comment now, and I'll see you on the next video right here.